I've got thumbs there. The Mummy. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, yeah, it was silly, but it was great fun.
Always look on the bright side
That's Dan.
of life.
What do you want? Hey Dan, you alright? Enjoying your holiday?
Well, if you must know, Rich, it's gone pretty shite now thanks to you.
What do you want with Dan? I just watched The Mummy.
Oh, you idiot. By watching those films, you've unleashed the mummy from its grave.
Oh shit. What should I do?
Well, you must review all the mummy films to release the Golden Book.
Even the third one?
I'm afraid so. For if you don't, he won't stop.
Right, okay. Thanks, Dan. Well, best get on with the reviews then. Hi there, welcome to the Fit Rich Show. Now, because it's the month of Halloween, this is going to be a little bit special. I'm going to call this Mummy Month. So throughout the month of October, I'm going to be reviewing the Mummy films. And before we start, it's not going to count the Scorpion King, because A, I haven't seen it, and B, it sort of differs a bit from the Mummy story. It hasn't got your Connells or anything, so it differs. So I'm just going to review the three that came out. This video is going to focus on the first two. Starting with the first one, the Mummy. What I think of it? On the whole, it's pretty good. I mean, like, at parts it's very silly. Like, for example, there's a bit where the Mummy does that iconic sand face, as you see on the cover there, going after the O'Connells. And Brendan Fraser, what does Brendan Fraser do? He shoots it with a gun, constantly, and it never works. Yeah, so I can't believe I have to explain this, but when you shoot sand, nothing's going to happen. It's not going to blow up, it's not going to burst into flames. The only thing it's going to do is cause a dent. Shooting sand doesn't work. It's like trying to shoot a rain cloud because it's raining on you. It doesn't work like that. Do you think the scenario is going to go like this? Oh shit! He's got a gun! No, I didn't think so. But anyway, sorry, I leapt forward a bit. Maybe I should explain the story a bit better. Basically, this evil mummy called Imhotep. He has been, well, he becomes a mummy, but then years later, these characters, our star is Rick O'Connell, played by Brendan Fraser, who, I swear, his main job throughout these films is to shout as often as he can. Because you watch each film, and that always happens. He's always shouting at some point, even when it's not necessary to shout. Anyway, he's joined by a company of people, including Evelyn, or Evie, played by Rachel Weisz, and her brother Jonathan, played by John Hannah. Oh wait, John's playing John. Interesting. But and eventually, calamity occurs, and they read the book and accidentally bring the mummy back from the dead. And the mummy sort of sucks the living daylights and all the energy and life out of people and who have stolen the sacred jars to resurrect his dead girlfriend, Anaxunamun. And basically, it sort of goes into two films. One half it's sort of horror, the next half it's like adventure. It's not a bad thing, but it's just something to take note on. But anyway, on the whole, it's pretty good in the effects. I like the effort they did into creating this mummy, and it does look pretty good. I remember seeing this as a kid, and I was terrified by this thing. But, like, things like, actually it's a bit where he's actually afraid of cats, because he's not fully regenerated, he's afraid of cats, because cats are the guardians of the underworld. And they explain it as well, they explain that. But I just wonder how far that would go. I mean, like, can you imagine scenarios like this?
Anaxunamun. Cat!
Or this?
Anaxunamun. Say, Evie, darling, does my cat outfit look good? Simple yes or no would have sufficed.
Although it would have been awesome if this happened.
Anaxunamun. Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats! Oh!
It's probably not the best thing to fear when you're a mummy who comes from Africa, a place that is well known for its wide variety of big cats. But anyway, not only does the mummy awaken, but he wants to use Evie as a sacrifice in order to bring back his dead girlfriend, Newnham. And Rick O'Connell and everyone else, they're not having that, and that's where the scene I was talking about, you know, the sand face comes along trying to eat them. And although it does stop when Evie snogs Imhotep in a way to stop the sand person, sand wall. You gotta wonder, wouldn't it be weird if that face made that snogging face? I mean, how would that main protagonist react?
Ew, what on earth is he doing? No idea!
Yes, that would be very weird. But, despite some silly moments and some confusing moments as well, The Mummy's a really good film. It's like I said before, I like the fact it feels like a horror to begin with, you know, especially through the early parts of the film, and then suddenly it converges into an adventure thing, which I think is quite a fun way to go. I mean, it's a nice way to get appealing to both younger and older audiences, you know, and the suspense of a horror plus the action of, well, an action film. So, yeah, that was a good film.